So I figured I'd just go live rather than recording and uploading because I kind of forgot to do it yesterday. So this should make it a little bit more simpler. So today is day 6, and I'm toying with the idea of making tomorrow my last day because I'd like to restart when it's my time of the month. Um, and also see how I feel during that time because my last time of the month, my my period was 3 days, and normally for the past 2 years it's been 5 to 10 days. So this last few months I've been like really diligent on changing a lot of things, like even the shower heads. I changed all the shower heads in my showers because it has filters on it to filter the water that's come out of every sink. We drink bottled distilled water, and I add Celtic sea salt to the water for minerals. I intake Shilajit and sea moss for other minerals and vitamins and stuff. And I've been transitioning into a plant-based lifestyle, not vegan. I can't do that. I like meat. I will continue to enjoy eating animal products, but no dairy, and I have reduced the amount of eggs I've been eating, and I actually feel good. I feel like my energy is sustained throughout the day, which is new for me. I've been staying away from caffeine. During this last 6 days, I did have green tea in the mornings for my workouts when I was lifting heavy, and it did a good job taking me through my workouts. So outside of that, I don't consume any caffeine. I intentionally stay away from it because it does aggravate my nervous system. So I've also noticed that I do better when I intake the teas before eating anything. So making sure I'm drinking the teas before I decide to eat anything um, in my fasted window in the mornings. And I'm trying to transition into reducing my fasted window. Instead of waiting until like 11, 12:30, 1 o'clock to eat, I would like to eat around 9 because I haven't been officially diagnosed with PCOS, but I'm pretty sure I have it. And this detox was a catalyst into helping me transition better into a plant-based lifestyle. And I've been juicing, and I'm about to go make me some more juices, ginger shots in the morning with beetroot powder and for a pre-workout, which works fantastic. I am never going back. Um, and my big salads every day. I've been focusing on organic meats and more fish, um, and just being a whole lot more intentional. And I have noticed gradual changes every single day. Um, and it's encouraging. It's encouraging. Um, and I also noticed this week some really good, encouraging changes in my body. Like, I've been struggling this last 2 years, and this last year actually has been the toughest to recomp my body and build muscle, especially in my back. If you've been watching my journey, if you haven't, I was in 2 head-on collisions 3 months apart a few years ago, and after a year and a half of physical therapy and being on pain medications, um, until I discovered this chiropractor that helped me to not be in pain anymore. The reason why I was in so much pain is because I was lacking my back and core muscles, and I didn't even know that was an issue because I was working out, but I wasn't working out my entire body. I was just working out to lose weight instead of working out to be strong, so my body can, age well. So my technique and my tactics have pivoted quite a bit, and I'm getting older, so I'm now working on building muscle so that I age well and that my body works properly throughout my life experience. And I want to age well, and I want to be old and still be lifting weights to keep my muscles, because I don't know if you know, but the older we get, the more muscle we lose, and then it's harder to gain. So I'm in this mindset right now is just to build muscle and to build a habit to maintain the muscle that I gain. And especially in my back, because if anything happened, I want to be able to lift myself up. I want to be able to help somebody else, and I also want to be able to protect myself if I were to ever get in any situations again. Anyway, that was a tangent. Back to my detox. I wouldn't say symptoms, but the things that I have experienced through this detox. I am relaxed. I just feel relaxed. I have sustained energy throughout the whole day. It's 7:30 now, and as you can see, I am sleepy. And I get sleepy around the same exact time every day. I'm also noticing that I'm getting up around the same time every morning, around 4:45. Um, and this morning I made myself go back to sleep because I actually woke up before my alarm, and I went back to sleep for the next hour and a half, which makes me think that I did go back to sleep and I experienced a whole full sleep cycle, which is great. I felt well rested. I feel really good in the mornings, and this is new for me because normally I have to like kick myself out of bed because I've been so exhausted. And I realized because I was on vacation 2 weeks ago that I have never felt relaxed before. Like, I left this country and I experienced so much beauty, so much delicious food. I didn't have to worry or think about anything. And I felt the anxiety rising up in my body 2 hours before I landed back in this country to get back to the usual that I was living before experiencing vacation for the first time ever. So now I'm trying to pivot and figure out what I want my next steps to look like, because I don't want to continue living in a stressful environment in this stressful manner. I want to find my slice of heaven and create that for myself, and I just don't know how right now, but I'm trying to make sure that my choices every day lead me to that place. Anyway, that was another tangent. It's just that there's a whole lot of like clarity, mental clarity, and more depth of understanding, um, because of this detox. And like I am so much more creative. Like my creative bug is coming back. My, because I love to write poems, short stories, blogs. I created 3 websites um, to restart my blog. I've been making YouTube videos again, although I've been like on a year's sabbatical. So it's slowly coming back, and I'm like feel like I'm slowly getting back to myself, and I love that. So I'm just taking my time and enjoying, and I'm just here recording all of the things that I'm experiencing to see if there's any differences for when I do this in a couple of weeks. Like I said again, for another 7 days, and I want to continue doing it for 7 days, at least 7 days every month. And then at the end of every 3 months, I would like to do this for 2 weeks, because I want to live a detox lifestyle and I want to make sure that my body is working ultimately how it's supposed to. And it's hard to do when you're continuously exposed to so many toxins in your environment. And if you just open up your eyes and pay attention, it's like it's coming from every single angle. And a lot of people are getting sick. And there's a lot of people that are exposed to things that they're unaware of and uneducated about. And I am of the mindset, and this is my MO. When I know better, I immediately do better. So I don't wait and sit, hope, and think about it. I just immediately do better. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to say that. Today is day 6. I think tomorrow will be my last day um, on this detox until Aunt Flo visits. We know we don't never want to see her, but she shows up every time on time. And then now that I know I can make it 7 days, and I will go 7 days again in a couple of weeks 14 days shouldn't be a problem because I will be well prepared. I was semi-prepared for this one. I will be better prepared for the next one, but I will be completely prepared for my 2-weeker. And then I'll be ordering me another set because I bought the 28 day, so that would be completely 28 days. So I'll have to order me a new set. I also did buy his book. I'm on chapter 2, and it's a really enjoyable read. And I'm learning a lot. And I'm in school full-time in grad school right now, so I read it when I have a chance. Sometimes it's right before bed. But yeah, I'm just glad that I have energy and I'm establishing a routine I've never had before. Um, and it's quite beneficial. I'm enjoying it. And my body is loving it, so I'm going to continue to do so. My mind is loving it. And I feel like I'm going to add my spirituality to it because I put it on the back burner for such a long time and trying to find me without religion. And now I believe in God. I just don't believe in religion. And now I want to find a way for me to be able to do that and be connected and just feel whole in that sense. Because you can do all the things, but if that spirituality ain't right, then everything else can't align, if that makes any sense. Anyway, it's 7:35. I'm so tired. I'm tired, just ready to go nights. Um, yeah, so there's quite a bit of transition happening on top of the transitions I'm already going through, and I'm just trying to like cope with it all. Um, yeah, I'm just trying to cope with it all. Anyway, have a good night. I guess I'll see you guys on day 7. I also am supposed to do my 2-year tummy tuck update last November, and life just keep life in. But I feel like it's gonna be impromptu. I'm just gonna have to like do it probably before my workout one morning. I'm just gonna do it, and to do that, because there's only one lady on YouTube I have seen that recorded her journey up until 10 years, and I thought it inspired me to do it. So I would like to not just keep myself motivated and inspire myself to continue to take care of myself, but to also inform other ladies to be a secondary reference for what it could do for you immediately and then on a long-term basis as well, because it affects you on so many levels. Anyway, I am going to go and get ready for bed, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, whenever you decide to watch this. And I am going to go